Now on CoastTV News.
We saw showers this morning with a cold front, drier and colder today, icy cold into the weekend, then moderating temperatures for Christmas. No white Christmas this year, unfortunately. Details coming up.
Delaware's marijuana lottery is set and hundreds are in consideration for the chance to open a new dispensary.
New video of the deadly hit and run in Ocean City as one man now facing murder charges.
Georgetown Lewis Link, we have the latest on the work being done for the biking and walking trail in Sussex County.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Thursday, December 19th, 2024. Good morning, I'm Matt Pensick.
And good morning, I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
And Paige, we move one day closer to the weekend. You know how I feel about my weekends.
Well, yours starts early.
Yes, it does.
So I bet you're feeling real good today.
Full disclosure, yes, I will not be here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No, it's the holidays. Everyone should have a day or two off. I'm taking a whole week off. So.
And I'll be sad.
Yeah, me too. I know. It's going to be weird. I'll see you. Will I see you next
year?
Will I actually?
I think so.
I think so.
No, now I got to do some math.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, but anyways, I'll be here tomorrow. Matt will be here next week. The team will be together once again. But we're going to bring in Bob right now. Bob, a lot of people, they've been looking at you real close, trying to figure out their travel plans.
Yeah, I know. And the travel plans, as far as this morning goes, not too bad. A little wet out there. We did have a cold front pass on through. We saw a band of showers moving through, just a few hundredths of an inch of rain. And now things have dried out. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies. It is breezy out of the northwest as that cold front has now moved offshore. And we're seeing the colder air pouring in behind it. And we're seeing clearing skies now near I-95 and to the west. So we will get into sunshine today, but it's going to be chilly. Temperatures not climbing much more than we're seeing right now, ranging from 43 in Redden to 46 in Ocean City and 45 in Bethany Beach. Those winds out of the northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting over 30 Indian River and like close to 30 in Ocean City and Salisbury. So it is breezy and it's going to be cold, and temperatures not going anywhere today. We'll fall back into the lower 40s for a while mid-morning with a chilly north-northwest breeze, and highs by afternoon only into the mid-40s, 46 Millsboro, 47 Del Mar, lower 40s at the coast, maybe a few clouds into the evening hours. So bundle up. We'll see some sunshine, but it'll feel chilly, especially with that northerly breeze, and it gets gradually colder with Arctic air for the weekend. Much more on that coming up a little bit later in the newscast.
All right, thank you, Bob. Happening today, Delaware's marijuana licensing process, it's entering a key phase.
And CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber is in our newsroom. Elisa, over 500 applicants across the state will be moving forward to the lottery stage for the open retail license.
Matt and Paige, that lottery will be taking place today at 1 p.m. and it will be taking place in Dover, but it will also be streamed on Facebook. And now this lottery will determine which applicants from Newcastle, Kent, and Sussex County will be moving on. And now there's 15 total applications that are up for grabs, and there are 5 applications available in Sussex County. But according to the Office of the Marijuana Commissioner, there are 168 total applicants. Applicants who pass the initial qualifications and have paid their application fees will receive a unique lottery number. The lottery numbers for each county will be drawn separately and revealed during that broadcast. And this event is expected to end at 2 p.m. today.
Now, less than 3% of Sussex County applicants will receive a license, with only those 5 licenses available.
Yeah, so Lisa, what are the next steps after that lottery winners are announced?
Yeah, so after that lottery ends, the commissioner says that they're going to reach out to those applicants that were selected, and they're going to help them fill out the supplemental application in order to receive their conditional license. But actually, you need a specific license, an active license, in order to start those businesses, and that will be given out once all of the legal requirements are fulfilled. Back to you.
All right, Elisa, thank you for that. A few communities in southern Delaware have shown to be open to the idea of having businesses dedicated to recreational marijuana sales. Milford is currently looking at this. On Tuesday, the city held a public hearing on an ordinance that would set policy on recreational marijuana. In July, Georgetown approved its ordinance allowing marijuana sales. Despite its now legal status, at least 10 communities in Sussex County have banned recreational marijuana sales.
Ocean City's government is saying thank you to Worcester and Sussex counties for trying to stop U.S. wind. Worcester County commissioners plan to buy property in the West Ocean City harbor to halt the wind farm's plans there. Sussex County Council voted 4-1 to block U.S. Wind's plan for its substation in Dagsboro. Ocean City, which is suing U.S. Wind over the wind farm, said they want to thank the governments for, quote, doing the right thing and truly representing the citizens they were elected to represent, end quote.
We have new video this morning of that deadly hit-and-run crash in Ocean City that we've been covering this week. On your screen right now is cell phone video that was taken moments after the crash on Monday night. This was in a strip mall parking lot near 94th Street. The victim has been blurred out in that previous video due to how graphic it was. 57-year-old James Johnson of Ocean City was arrested. He's now facing first and second-degree murder charges. This after police say he intentionally plowed his car into the victim.
New this morning, one man is dead after a crash in Ellendale. Delaware State Police say they will continue investigating what caused a 37-year-old woman to crash into a tree around 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. Police say the driver, that 37-year-old woman, and the victim, a 38-year-old man, were driving north on DuPont Boulevard near Robbins Road. The car left the road and hit a tree. According to police, the victim was not wearing a seatbelt and was pronounced dead at that scene. The woman was taken to the hospital with serious injuries.
Also new this morning, Maryland State Police have announced increased highway patrols over the next 2 weeks. Troopers will enforce checkpoints in order to reduce impaired driving. According to state police, over 530 people have died on Maryland roads this year, with the most common crash being impaired, distracted, and aggressive driving.
Right now, you're looking at the location of the final phase of the Lewis-Georgetown Trail between Airport Road in Georgetown and Fisher Road in Milton. Work on that chunk of the trail began Wednesday. Now, the final phase of the Georgetown to Lewis Trail set to begin in the spring of next year. The path will take cyclists and walkers 17 miles from Georgetown to Lewis and vice versa without having to touch the road.
It already has thousands of people that are using it every single day. People that are using it for recreational purposes, to get to school, to get down to the beach, all of those things. And it's just going to improve safety all around for folks.
Now, that says we can expect the phase to be complete by midsummer of 2026.
And something that hits close to home here, part of the trail is dedicated in the name of our late longtime owner, Tom Draper. We have footage of when it was unveiled in 2019. Mr. Draper was an avid cyclist. He tragically lost his life in a cycling accident in 2017. There's a kiosk with his name and biography on the section of the trail under the Nassau Bridge in Lewis. That's near the Senior Center. Now taking a live look at Washington, D.C. with less than 48 hours until a potential government shutdown. Congress cutting it pretty close here. They will work to resume on that later today. This after a short-term funding bill was set off track on Wednesday. President-elect Trump came out against it, insisting the spending bill needed a smaller price tag.
Democratic leadership pounced, saying House Republicans will now own any harm done to the American people in result of this potential shutdown. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us perspectives from both sides of the aisle as time is now running out.
Chaos on Capitol Hill over a stopgap spending bill. President-elect Trump and Vice President-elect Vance denouncing the plan their own party proposed.
I'm not going to say anything else more about it tonight because we're in the middle of these negotiations, but I think we'll be able to solve some problems here.
Mr. Trump posting online, urging Republicans to pass a funding bill that is, quote, without Democrat giveaways, while also pushing for legislation to increase the debt ceiling. The move forcing lawmakers back to the negotiating table.
And we're still having conversations with our members, with a lot of other folks too, just to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Party leaders had agreed to legislation that would keep the government open until March 14th. Top Democrats say House Republicans will now own any harm done to Americans if a shutdown occurs.
An agreement is an agreement. It was bipartisan, and there was nothing more to say.
The president-elect's discontent has thrown Congress into disarray.
I mean, what way to operate a political party is that? So it's bizarre, it's disturbing, and it's dangerous.
We're being forced into this position. They could have done a standalone. They did this because they knew that it would put members in this position to support it.
Lawmakers must act fast to meet the Friday midnight deadline or risk a holiday government shutdown. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And we're just getting started this morning on CoastTV News Today.
Yeah, coming up, fire safety for the holidays, how decorations can spark a blaze.
Also ahead, money for more affordable housing, how Lewis plans to create more affordable housing with money it must spend by the end of the year. We have all that and more as CoastTV News Today continues.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on Coast TV.
It all started with a food truck. A truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's at Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
Mark your calendars for the Children's Beach House Gala presented by Jack Wingo Realtors and Jack Wingo Asset Management on February 8 in Dewey Beach. This black tie evening features an open bar, auctions, dinner, and a performance by Kristen and the Noise. Your support helps empower children with special needs to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and thrive in a caring community. For more info, visit cbhinc.org/gala or call 302-841-9639. Sponsored by Coast TV.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating, and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating, and Air! Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
Hi, this is Jimmy Hoppa inviting you to join us as we take the cross to the country. Christian country and Southern gospel, all to celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Taking the cross to the country, Sunday mornings at 8 on Coast Country. Sponsored by Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling.
Depression and loneliness. Not easy topics to talk about, but they're widespread and very isolating, especially for our senior population. But as Coast TV News anchor Matt Pensick shows us in this week's Coastal Connections, there's one group aiming to make sure those seniors know they are not forgotten.
Joy of the season, warming in your heart.
Joy Wade is reading the latest card she received from a senior pen pal. Wade is a participant in Easter Seals Delaware and Maryland's Eastern Shore Adult Daycare Program. For her, a card like this is more than just a friendly gesture.
You gotta write her back.
For some of them to open up those cards, give them, hope, give them encouragement to, just continue to move forward and keep pushing.
A program that puts pen to paper was born at a women's club meeting in a desire to address the issue of loneliness and depression among senior members of our community.
I made everyone sit perfectly still at this, women's club, and you could just see how unsure and awkward people were feeling.
So we were in silence for a minute. That's a long time with 100 people. And afterwards she said, "This is the life of many seniors. No contact, just nothingness."
I have felt lonely like that too, as we all probably have. I went over to her immediately and I said, "I love to write letters. It's a lost art, and I would like to participate in whatever you're planning to do." So that's how I got started.
But just as the senior pen pals were getting started, the pandemic hit.
We were not allowed to be in the building. Our participants all were at home, and they were lonesome because they are really quite connected here.
The social director over there gave us Linda Forte's name with Easter Seals, and they were thrilled at the thought of us writing notes to them. So we've been writing happy notes ever since.
Once a month, the pen pals get together, writing those cards, writing notes, dozens of them.
Each of them does 10 cards, and then they give me their cards, and then when I go back to my office, I write all their names on the cards, and then I bring the cards down to Ebony.
When we get the cards, we receive the cards from the pen pals, we go around the room and we personally hand out each card to the participants.
Oh, nice.
All going to people dealing with serious challenges, people who are in need of knowing that somebody cares about them. This is also a relationship that goes both ways.
There were times when I was not having a really good time in my life, but I was still doing this. And it kind of made me happy. It lifted my spirits, as hopefully I was lifting other people's spirits. And it's kind of, I don't know if you'd say therapy, but it kind of helps.
Holiday greetings to you and your family.
What does that mean to you that you got that card?
It means somebody likes me.
What seems like a simple act, writing a note, creates a meaningful moment. For Coastal Connections, I'm Matt Pensick.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696 or visit lizardflare.com now.
You'll be walking into a winter wonderland at Bellaterra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bellaterra deck your halls and trim your tree. Join us December 20th through December 23rd for our winter decor sale. Up to 50% off winter and holiday decor. Bellaterra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bellaterra is located right off Route 16 in Ellendale, Delaware.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Time is 5:17, and we're getting a live look now at Ocean City. A little bit wet Ocean City. They're drying out this morning after some rain overnight. And Bob, have an opportunity, if you want to add on to those light displays, holiday displays.
Yeah, I have to go full Clark Griswold, as you referred to yesterday, Matt. Well, my wife doesn't want me to, but doesn't want to go too crazy with the lights. But if you are putting the finishing touches on your decorations today, it's going to be colder, highs in the 40s, but it will be dry. I gave you the green light. Now, we're going to see rain developing on Friday, so it's not a great day to decorate. Saturday is going to be a tough day, too, because it's going to be very cold. Highs only in the 30s, but it will be dry. Right now, we're in the 40s. We're drying out. Still some wet roads, 43 in Salisbury, 44 from Bethany Beach to Rehoboth, 43 in Redden right now. Temperatures not rising all that much today as a winter northwest behind a cold front around 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting close to 30 IR inlet in Ocean City and Salisbury as well. So bundle up this morning. We had a few of those showers move through the overnight, just giving us a few hundredths of an inch of rain. That's it. But now we're seeing that system in front moving offshore. We've got clearing skies back to the west, and we've got cold air that will be building in as well. That cold air extends all the way back into Canada, and we'll be feeling the effects of that Arctic air this upcoming weekend. But futurecast this morning, we're clearing it out, but bundle up, breezy and cold with 30s and lower 40s, and temperatures hardly going anywhere today. Here's noon, 45 in Georgetown and Millsboro, 43 in Bethany Beach. And this afternoon, highs only around 46 to 48 degrees. Inland areas, low to mid 40s at the coast. And then for this evening, temperatures in the 30s. And then increasing clouds overnight. Maybe those temperatures creeping up a little bit in the morning hours. Then we're going to see a coastal system that will spread rain across the area into the afternoon hours. It's going to be a cold rain for the afternoon and evening. I think a little too warm for snow, but it's going to be a little miserable as we go into Friday evening. But look at these temperatures dipping into the 30s, almost cold enough for snow. And then that system moves out as we go later into Friday evening. Farther to the north, maybe near Dover and Philadelphia especially, and New Jersey, you could be seeing some snow from this system. In the meantime, in the wake of this, that Arctic air starts to pour in. And we're looking at maybe a quarter to maybe a third of an inch of rain from that system. But the big story this weekend into early next week is the Arctic blast. Highs 10 to 20 degrees below average, highs in the 30s, lows in the teens, and staying dry. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. We're looking at 47 today, and then rain on Friday, 46, and then the real cold settles in for the weekend and early next week. Highs in the 30s, not above freezing on Sunday. Very cold with sunshine. Teens Sunday and Monday morning, moderating temperatures towards Christmas. And Santa, yeah, he's going to need the wheels on his sleigh. 48 degrees, not a white Christmas. Umbrella winner today is Lori Cavelli from Ocean View. Congratulations to her from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
All right, thank you, Bob. We have an update on a couple of stories that we've been covering, and they've converged. Lewis has been working to find ways to spend money from the American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA, by the end of the year. Lewis has also been working to create more affordable housing, and now they are directing ARPA funds to the Dutchman Harvest development. Here's how it breaks down there. For people who make 65% or less than average income, new prices would be available. One-bedroom home, $100,000, two-bedroom home, $250,000, and three-bedroom home, that would be $300,000. Some people who live in Lewis, they are all for it.
I think we definitely need it. I mean, we've seen over the years so many people, from other countries and just from the area that come down here to work during the summer, and they don't have anywhere to live.
Lewis officials say there is a provision that if this project falls through, the money will be reallocated.
And that wasn't the only money distributed by Lewis from the American Rescue Plan Act. $50,000 will go to a new water tower. $25,000 will go to Code Purple, helping the homeless. Now, we've covered this story extensively. To see the exact prices of Dutchman's Harvest units and more, you can head to our website, CoastTV.com.
This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know which city project deserves more funding.
Okay, pretty even distribution here for the most part, at least. 37% of you agree with Dutchman's Harvest, 29% of you Code Purple, 29% of you other, just 5% of you say that Lewis Water Tower. But if you still haven't voted, you can go to CoastTV.com or you can vote on our app. Coming up on Coast TV News today, fire safety for the holidays. We're going to tell you how the Delaware State Fire Marshal says you can avoid a house fire. Don't go anywhere.
Local news is really important, especially right now. Local news is still largely trusted by the people in the community that they cover, and a big part of that is because we're out in the community every day. We're meeting people, we're talking to people, we're telling their specific stories, because there's a lot of people that want to know what's going on here. There's a lot of people that have opinions about what's going on here. That matters from a journalistic standpoint.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We are Delmarva proud.
Start the new year off generously by giving to those in need on Delmarva. Coast Country Cares is hosting a Code Purple Drive on Saturday, January 11th at Boulevard Ford in Georgetown. Stop by from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to donate non-perishable food items, warm clothing, cleaning supplies, and more for shelters and those who need it most this winter. For a complete list of items for January 11th, go to coastcountry.com. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Once upon a time in Rehoboth Beach was a lost little elf, his home far from reach. When all of a sudden he saw a twinkling sign, a magical winter village? Could it be mine? His eyes grew wide as he walked through the doors. The North Pole, you say? No, Shellville, of course. A magical maze was his first stop on the tour. Wasting no time at all, he set out to explore. With so much to discover and so much to do, he knew for a fact all his dreams would come true. After all the excitement, he needed a treat, a warm, tasty beverage to help move his feet. No longer did he feel so lost and alone. Our brave little elf had found a new home.
Mark your calendars for the Children's Beach House Gala presented by Jack Wingo Realtors and Jack Wingo Asset Management on February 8 in Dewey Beach. This black tie evening features an open bar, auctions, dinner, and a performance by Kristen and the Noise. Your support helps empower children with special needs to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and thrive in a caring community. For more info, visit cbhinc.org/gala or call 302-841-9639. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Listen to Big 107.7, Delmarva's classic rock station.
As many of you know, the holidays, that means some more craziness than usual. For more cooking, decorations, all covering the house. It can be an exciting time, but those very things that make the holidays special can also be fire hazards. The Delaware State Fire Marshal says house fires generally increase during the holiday season. Some tips for fire prevention include making sure your Christmas decorations and your trees are not too close to a heat source, and never overload your extension cords.
There's more children running around your house, possibly unattended because of large crowds. You're bringing in more electrical cords and decorations. You're bringing, potential flammable items like a live Christmas tree, or a cut live Christmas tree. You're doing more cooking.
Fire Marshal also said, fortunately, there's actually been no holiday-related fires so far this season. Let's keep it that way. But for more tips on how to stay fire safe this holiday season, don't forget you can visit our website, CoastTV.com.
And here's some stats from the Delaware State Fire Marshal. 1/3 of home decoration fires are started by candles. And they also say 2 out of 5 decoration fires happen because the decorations are placed too close to a heat source. All right, we are joined again by First Alert meteorologist Bob Try. Sounds like we have to deal with some wind along the coast today, Bob.
Yeah, but we're also going to see the sunshine page, and Matt, so all is not lost, but make sure you bundle up at the beaches. It will be pretty breezy out there with Fenwick Island and Ocean City. I think you're topping out in the mid to upper 40s. That's about it. Maybe a few clouds this evening. Waves 3 to 5 feet. And for Lewis and Rehoboth, a chilly ride from the ferry from Lewis up to Cape May and back. Only mid to upper 40s today. Feeling colder with the wind, so bundle up, and mid 40s in Rehoboth. On the bay side, we're looking at mid to upper 40s in Cambridge today with sunshine. Waves around 1 to 2 feet on the bay side, and also mid to upper 40s for Crisfield. It gets gradually colder. We're talking Arctic cold for the weekend. More on that and your forecast leading up to Christmas coming up in the next half hour.
And we want to thank businesses, groups, individuals, and so many more who have donated at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign and stepped up to join the Shell Brothers Challenge.
Here's a Shell Brothers honor roll in amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Friends and family of Captain Bob's Oyster Roast.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop. Evans Builders Incorporated. Pocomoke City Elks number 1624. James Maloney. In memory of Stacy Dorsch.
American Legion Boggs Disharoon Post 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645. Right Way Flagging and Sign Company Incorporated. Seaboard Billboard Boat.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Inc. Tony Tank Tribe number 149. Carolyn D. Lehman Johnson. Midway Par 3.
MR Ducks. Salisbury Elks Lodge number 817.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tinkle. Jeff and Ann Vitas. In loving memory of John Angelis. Kathy and Michael Newcomb.
Delaware Electric Co-op. Phil Hawk. Cape Henlopen Elks number 2540. Michael and Nancy West.
Patricia Littleton and Steve Rosenberry. Dorchester Lodge number 223. IBPO Elks of the World.
The R.D. Greer and Sons Company.
June and John Lewis Jr. Bunting and Murray Construction and Employees. Apgar Turf Farm Inc. Suicide Bridge Restaurant in memory of Bill Hickman.
The residents of Mariners Cove.
In loving memory of Maribeth Toomberlin. Salisbury Moose Family Center 654.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club. Harry and Jenny Davis. SPI Pharma Incorporated. Peninsula Imaging LLC. Johnny Janosic.
In loving memory of Sean Noel.
Classic Cakes.
David and Louise. Willard's Lions Club. Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Rose Wheaton. Horsey Poultry Farm LLC. American Legion Post 64. Tops Cut Off. American Legion Sinpuxent Post 166.
Jefferson Urian Doan and Sterner, PA. Pepsi Bottling Ventures. Crowley Associates Realty, Inc. Murray's Residential Services.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton. Burris Logistics. Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving. Alan Corman and Son Incorporated.
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646.
ASAP Services Pumping and Disposal.
J. Stacy Hart and Associates. Dwayne and Brandy Geis Absolute PDR.
ABC Refrigeration Incorporated in memory of Pop. Ramco Solutions.
Miranda Hart and O'Leary Contracting LLC. The Closet Works of Delmarva. Unfinished Business Thrift Shop. Idlewild Ruritan Club. Redmond Orphans Board.
Painting in America Made Great Again Earl Johnson Painting.
HVAC Services Unlimited Inc. Contractors for a Cause Foundation.
Mike Singleton's Pest Control. Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Inc. Green Acres Storage Shoal. In memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Sons and Daughters of Italy in Ocean City Lodge number 2474. Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper. Chris's Pool Service.
Lydia's Grab and Go Bistro. IES Residential Inc. In memory of Joan Louise Ranger. Creative Concepts.
Collins Wharf Sod. K&T Utilities LLC. Eastern Shore Traffic LLC. Chesapeake Trenching Incorporated.
G.R. Campbell Construction. Cox's RV Repair. Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith. Wheels That Heal Car Club. American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit 166.
Preston Gromark FS. American Veterans Thrift Store. Cheer Incorporated Employees. Daisy's Well Drilling.
CJ's Beach Bays. American Legion Nanacoke Squadron 6. B&R Auto Parts Inc. Delmarva Art Expo and Wool and Fiber Expo.
Pools, Pavers, and more. LTE Fiber LLC.
Reynolds Excavating Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza. Donald McIntaffer. Hawker Supermarkets. The Carroll Family.
Japanesque.
Mary and Chris Graham. Shore United Bank. St. Andrew's United Methodist Church.
Lewis Rehoboth Rotary Club.
Asbury Blades United Women in Faith. Asbury Blades UM Churches. Wacomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM. Employees of Crest Plumbing Heating. In loving memory of Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Pep Up. Breeding Roll-Off Service. Peninsula Pawn. Towers Concrete. OT Beecham Post 94. In memory of Richard and Helen Webb. Union Lodge Georgetown Loop. Queen City Elk Lodge 1051. Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas. AccuTrench Contracting LLC. Paradise Plumbing. Bob Willie and Sons Incorporated. King Crop Insurance. In memory of Lily Patrick Feinstein. Murray Sod Farm. The Riverside Grill Oak Orchard. Chesapeake Waste. Chesapeake Companies. Preston R. Smith Plumbing. Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc. IV Solutions. Old Timers Softball League Inc. In memory of Shirley L. Doherty. Timothy and Terry Scott. A.E. Moore Janitorial.
AE Janitorial Incorporated. Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated. In loving memory of D. Jean Minsker. Southern Delaware Street Rod Association. Mount Zion Holiness Church Incorporated Milton. Thomas C. Melvin and Son Funeral Home Incorporated. Accurate Termite and Pest Control. Monica W. Dwyer. Coastal Towing and Auto Repair. Security Instrument of Delaware. Rich and Karen Gollin. In memory of James E. Mowbray. Fraternal Order of Eagles. Cheryl, Gary, and the Boys. Brenda and Ed Hammerbacher.
Donna Dorman Adams. In loving memory of Stella, Carol, Dale, Kent, Tom, and Evelyn. Quota Club of Salisbury, Maryland. Prees Farms, LLC. RN Conveyance Company. Mary Bucky. Kenneth Lund. In memory of his dog Harley. Holly Lake Campsites. In memory of Sam Ellers. Chuck and Shirley. Harborside Bar and Grill. In memory of Eric Rickner. Shoreline Pine LLC. In loving memory of Martha M. Hopkins.
Premier Glass and Screen Incorporated. Tuckahoe Underground. In memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper. Bridgeville Lions Foundation Incorporated. Powellville Church and Men. In memory of Stephen and Michael Griffiths. Federalsburg Post 5246 VSW Auxiliary Incorporated. Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated. Allen Lions Club.
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks. Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC. In loving memory of Violet Lee Garrison and family.
Laurel American Legion Post 19. Hugo and Carol Cardenas. The Whalen Company LLC.
Ocean City Boat Lifts. In loving memory of James and Audrey Palmer. Sons of American Legion Post 243. William T. Watkins Garage Incorporated. In memory of Betty Swift and Betty Rogers.
Maryland Region 29th Division Association Post 88. Faulkner Heirs. In memory and honor of John Grabowski. Richard Y. Johnson and Son. Delmarva Decoy Collectors Association. American Legion Ladies Auxiliary Post 237, Ocean City, Berlin Optimist Club.
Again, we appreciate all of you taking on the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of WBOC and Coast TV's Bless Our Children campaign.
And if you'd like to help, you can donate on our website at blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping WBOC, Coast TV, and DSN lend a hand.
And together, we can make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-263-0608. That's 1-800-263-0608 or go to vacutrim.com.
Bring in 2025 with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Right now, get 20% off materials, plus save 25% on your entire roofing project. Our expert team is dedicated to providing unmatched customer service and quality craftsmanship. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and start the year strong. So don't miss out on the 2025 savings with 20% off materials and 25% off your entire roofing project. Visit SpicerBros.com or call now to schedule your free consultation. Make Spicer Brothers your New Year's resolution because you deserve the best. Why just dream of paradise when you can live in one? With a new in-ground pool from Pools & Spas Unlimited of Milford, you can turn your backyard into a personal oasis. We design and custom build every pool to fit your vision, whether it's vinyl, fiberglass, or concrete. From residential retreats to commercial wonders, we do it all. And with a transferable warranty, you can dive in with confidence. So why not make a splash and upgrade your backyard with Pools & Spas Unlimited of Milford?
Now on Coast TV News.
We saw showers earlier with the cold front now drying out behind that front, and we're looking at colder conditions today. Icy cold into the weekend, then moderating temperatures for Christmas. No white Christmas this year, sorry. Details coming up.
Hundreds are in the running for a handful of marijuana licenses in Delaware. We'll tell you about a lottery that is expected to happen in just a couple of hours.
The funding fight grows, the politics being played as the federal government shutdown looms.
Ocean City support. We have reaction from town officials after some big decisions that could hinder wind farm efforts off of our coast.
This is Coast TV News Today.
December 19th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Time is 5:38 as we move closer to the weekend and all the holidays next week.
Yes, a lot going on next week. Even this weekend, I think people will be maybe making that final trip to Shellville. I'll be there. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Or their last bit through maybe the drive-through light shows, the walk-through light shows.
And I know I need to hit the grocery store to get some food for next week for the people coming over and things like that.
Oh, yeah. You have a lot to think about now. It's right around the corner. I even thought yesterday, I have time to still get this one Christmas present. No, I don't.
You didn't?
No.
It's done?
I kept thinking Christmas was in 2 weeks.
Well, that person's not going to get a gift then.
Every day I'm my husband's gift. It's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine,
I love
people.
that.
Thank you.
We're going to save that and we're going to send it to him.
He'll be all right this Christmas. But we are going to bring in Bob right now. Bob, good weather, hopefully, for, the Shellville people, the light show people?
Yes, and Paige, good morning, guys. Thanks for reminding me, too, about Shellville, Paige. Me and my wife have to get there, pencil that in for our holiday plans. We are looking at some showers that moved through earlier with the cold front, but now we're beginning to dry things out. We had a few sprinkles as well into Maryland and Virginia, but we are seeing that front continuing to move offshore. We're seeing drier and colder air building in behind it, so eventually we will see some sunshine, just really cold as we go through the day. 43 in Delmar, 44 Bethany Whitney Beach up to Rehoboth, 42 in red. And right now, temperatures really not moving much today. We're looking at northwest winds picking up 15 to 25, at times gusting to 30 miles per hour. Here's Futurecast. Cold and breezy this morning. Temperatures only slowly rising throughout the day. By afternoon, only into the mid-40s. That's about it. And turning much colder into the evening. So bundle up the kids. And the roads are drying out. Off to school, 40 degrees, breezy and cold. And they still need that heavier jacket heading home. 47, cold and breezy, mostly sunny skies.
All right, Bob, thank you. Happening today, Delaware's marijuana licensing process is beginning to enter a critical phase.
Yeah, CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber is in our newsroom. Elisa, over 500 applicants across the state will be moving forward to the lottery stage for the open retail license.
Good morning, Matt and Paige. That lottery is expected to take place today at 1 p.m. in Dover, and it will be streamed on Facebook. Now, this will determine which of the applicants from Kent, Newcastle, and Sussex County will be advancing. And there's a total of 15 applications that are available. But according to the commissioner, there are actually 5 applications available in Sussex County, but there are 168 applicants. Applicants who pass the initial qualifications and have paid their application fees will receive a unique lottery number. The lottery numbers for each county will be drawn separately and revealed during that live broadcast. And after the lottery, the commissioner will contact the winners and guide them through the supplemental application process, moving them closer to obtaining their conditional licenses. Active licenses, which allow business operations to begin, will be issued once the legal requirements are met. And this is expected to be over with by 2 p.m. today. Back to you.
Lisa Weber, thank you for that. Ocean City's government is saying thank you to Worcester and Sussex County for trying to stop alternative energy company U.S. Wind. Worcester County commissioners plan to buy property in the West Ocean City harbor. This is to halt the wind farm's plans there. And the Sussex County Council voted 4-1 to block U.S. Wind's plan for a substation in Dagsboro. Ocean City, which is suing U.S. Wind over the wind farm, so they want to thank the governments for, quote, doing the right thing and truly representing the citizens they were elected to represent.
We have some new video this morning of that deadly hit-and-run crash that happened in Ocean City. On your screen is cell phone video that was taken just moments after the crash Monday night. The victim, of course, has been blurred out because of how graphic this is. We previously reported that an Ocean City man is facing serious charges after police say he plowed his car into a pedestrian in a strip mall intentionally. It's a parking lot near 94th Street.
New this morning, Rehoboth Beach is searching for a new city solicitor. City says this would be the chief legal counsel, and this search comes after the resignation of former solicitor Glenn Mandalis and also the secession of Alex Burns. According to Rehoboth Beach, officials say Burns was appointed without sufficient public notice.
We're going to take a live look now at our nation's capital. With less than 48 hours until a government shutdown, Congress cutting it a little close. Now, House Majority Leader Steve Scalise says the government funding deal is officially dead. This comes after President-elect Trump came out fervently against it, insisting the spending bill needed a smaller price tag and wants the debt ceiling increased.
Obviously, there's still a lot of negotiations and conversations going on, but there's no agreement.
And the legislation would have kept the government open until March 14th. Otherwise, a shutdown will happen at 12:01 a.m. Saturday without action from Congress.
We have a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere. We're also counting down the days. Okay, there we go. We'll be back after this.
Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. It's time to huddle up and talk football.
We're talking touchdowns, tackles, and everything in between. From game-changing plays to the latest news around the league.
We'll take a deep dive into all of the plays that made a difference.
We'll see you in the end zone.
Catch the End Zone, Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. Sponsored by Tyndall's Casual Furniture and North Star Heating and Air Conditioning.
It all started with a food truck. A truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's at Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
Hey, I'd like to tell you a secret that most roofing contractors wouldn't want you to know. Did you know that some contractors buy their credentials and pass the cost on to you? Not only that, but your prorated warranties are paid for by you, the customer, up front. At Callaway, we don't pay for our status, so you get the same quality roof at a lower price. When you need a new roof, make sure you get a quote from Callaway Corporations and see why Callaway is the easy choice. Call now for your free estimate.
Callaway Corporations, installing roofs in Delmarva for over 20 years.
Experience unparalleled dining at Benvenuto, where the finest wines in Delaware elevate every meal. Choose from an exceptional wine list, which has earned Wine Spectator Award of Excellence 3 years in a row. Savor the perfect pairing of these exquisite wines with our internationally inspired dishes, crafted from fresh, local ingredients. Immerse yourself in our captivating atmosphere, highlighted by a breathtaking Tuscan design. Join our wine club, bourbon spirit club, or dessert club, and indulge in private tastings along with exclusive member benefits. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
5:45 on our Thursday morning. Breezy and chilly. Irish Ice Camp 44 in Lewis right now, and we're drying out. We had some showers earlier with the cold front. Now that cold front has moved offshore. We're looking at very chilly conditions today and clearing skies, so we will see some sunshine. 43 in Del Mar and Georgetown right now. 44 at Bethany Beach up to Rehoboth at the present time, and gusty northwest winds, feeling colder than the actual temperature, at times gusting up to 30. So on the ferry ride today, bundle up. Temperatures in the 40s with sunshine, but with that strong northerly wind, feeling much, much colder. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone, another way to get your forecast. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Sounds good, Bob. Thank you. People living in Lincoln Manufactured Housing Park are feeling supported after a Delaware court ruled on a long-running case involving Pine Haven and its ownership. Those we spoke to in Pine Haven told Coast TV that conditions were deplorable. Blue Beach Bungalows fined over $800,000 for violating consumer protection laws, including deceptive practices and failing to follow orders. Now the court reduced some fines, but they upheld significant penalties and noted a previous violation related to wastewater issues. And don't forget, we have an in-depth article on the latest legal battle on CoastTV.com. Quick reminder for you, Coast TV is your destination for NFL action this weekend. Saturday, Houston Texans will take on the Kansas City Chiefs, a very special holiday game. Coverage there begins at noon. And for your Sunday night football, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. That game begins at 7 p.m. And as always, you can stay right after for your hyper-local news coverage. Coast TV News at 11's after that game. And tonight on DSN, your game of the night is at 5:30. Tune in to watch Queen Anne's face off against CSD boys basketball. Then for a full recap of all the action, final score is at 10:30. Then over on your DSN Plus app, 5:30 Mardella taking on Crisfield in boys basketball. Easton plays North Carolina girls basketball. 6 p.m. William Penn will play Appoquinimink in boys basketball. 6:30 Laurel taking on Woodbridge as well in boys basketball.
During the holiday season, Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign works to bring the Christmas spirit to everyone, and we do like to share the cards and donations that we've received. I have a card here. This one is from Linda in Lincoln, and she has a touching note inside. She says this is in memory of her son, Michael, who passed away in November of 2023, and we will make this donation in his name. Thank you so much, Linda, for that. We still need your help, though, to make sure that every child on Delmarva has that special present to open on Christmas morning. Already, the initiative has raised over almost $320,000. To donate online, you can visit blessourchildren.org. Today's Holiday House is a nice and cozy corner. We're going to get that on your screen. It's a nicely decorated Christmas tree next to a big chair. This completes the room, making it the coziest and festive place in the house. This picture was submitted to us by Wendy and Jerron and Laurel. We want to see more of your bright lights and festive setups. You can submit your pictures and videos. Don't forget that. You can send them to us right now at coasttv.com/holidayhouse. And next week, be sure to tune in for Coast TV's Christmas special, A Delmarvelous Christmas. It'll highlight heartwarming stories for you and your family to enjoy this Christmas. And you can tune in first at 11 p.m. That's Christmas Eve. You can watch it again Christmas Day at 5 p.m.
We're seeing breezy and chilly conditions this morning, 45 in Ocean City on the Hershey exteriors cam. And we're looking at roads drying out this morning, showers winding down, colder today than Arctic cold into the weekend, then not as cold for Christmas and not too white either. Unfortunately, your forecast coming up in 2 minutes.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on CoastTV.
What am I going to do for Christmas gifts this year?
Let's go to the pottery place.
For pottery and statues?
No, they have so much more. Let's go! From the smallest accent pieces to the largest gift ideas, the Pottery Place is your one-stop shop for the most unique finds this holiday season. Shop the largest selection of art, decor, kitchenware, novelties, stocking stuffers, and more. Winter hours starting November 1st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Let's go to the Pottery Place.
The Pottery Place in Fenwick Island, Delaware, a family tradition for over 50 years.
Once upon a time in Rehoboth Beach was a lost little elf, his home far from reach. When all of a sudden he saw a twinkling sign, a magical winter village? Could it be mine? His eyes grew wide as he walked through the doors. The North Pole, you say? No, Shellville, of course. A magical maze was his first stop on the tour. Wasting no time at all, he set out to explore. With so much to discover and so much to do, he knew for a fact all his dreams would come true. After all the excitement, he needed a treat, a warm, tasty beverage to help move his feet. No longer did he feel so lost and alone. Our brave little elf had found a new home.
Hi, this is Jimmy Hoppa inviting you to join us as we take the cross to the country. Christian country and Southern gospel, all to celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Taking the cross to the country, Sunday mornings at 8 on Coast Country, sponsored by Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling.
Time is now 5:51 on your Thursday morning. We're going to take a live look right now at Ocean City. Bob, right there, that's right outside the Ocean City Art League, actually. Really beautiful spot to be, but it can also be really breezy and chilly, especially on a breezy, chilly day.
Yeah, our mild days are over, Paige. This is it. We had a cold front slide through last night, and it's going to get chilly. We're only in the mid to upper 40s the next 2 days, and then the Arctic chill settles in this weekend. 37 on Saturday, only 31 the high on Sunday, despite lots of sunshine, and 35 Monday. These are actual temperatures. It will feel colder than that with the wind for sure. Right now out the door, we've got temperatures in the low to mid 40s, 45 Ocean City, Bethany Beach 44, and Georgetown 43, and a gusty northwesterly wind around 10 to 20 miles per hour, but it's gusting close to 30 at Indian River Inlet, Ocean City, and Salisbury, over 20 in Millsboro. So bundle up this morning. We had a few sprinkles overnight, just a few hundredths of an inch of rain, but now that system is moving offshore, as is the cold front. We're starting to see clearing skies now, so we'll see increasing sunshine, but it's going to be cold with this northwesterly flow, and we're going to have waves of cold air moving in. There's a big chunk of cold air across southern Canada, and that will be diving down with time, bringing that Arctic air this upcoming weekend. So let's walk you through it on Futurecast. 30s and 40s early this morning, and temperatures not climbing all that much today. By noon, mid 40s and mid to maybe upper 40s this afternoon. Then tonight, 30s, and then temperatures in the 40s as clouds increase. And as we go into Friday, thickening clouds. We're going to have a system offshore, and that's going to throw some rain back over the top of us into the afternoon and evening. I think it's a little too warm for snow. It's going to be a cold rain, but we're going to be seeing temperatures in the 30s and lower 40s tomorrow evening, a very raw evening, and that rain continues into, say, the mid-evening hours, and still some showers hanging on around midnight or so, and then that system starts to move offshore. But to the north, it could be snow from Philadelphia to Atlantic City and New York. So if you're traveling to the north, watch for that. Otherwise, the cold air funnels in behind this system, and it gets really cold into the weekend. About 2/10 to maybe 4/10 of an inch of rain with this next system. But the big story, of course, is the Arctic blast moving in this weekend into early next week. Highs 10 to 20 degrees below average. Highs only in the 30s, lows in the teens, feeling much colder with the wind and staying dry. So no storm to coincide with this cold air to bring us a white Christmas, unfortunately. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, mid to upper 40s the next 2 days. Dry today, rain Friday, only 37 Saturday. We're dipping into the teens Sunday and Monday mornings. Make sure you winterize everything everything. 31 on Sunday, 35 Monday, Christmas Eve 44. And yes, hello Santa, looking milder on Wednesday, Christmas Day, cloudy and 48 degrees. Much more Coast TV news coming up after the break.
See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view. Soaring over the shore, Mondays on Coast TV News at 6. Sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Smell funky? Get Skunky, the shower anywhere sponges that clean all your funky parts from your head to your feet and everything in between. Just add water, work it into a rich lather, and it's ready to use. Skunky effectively lifts and removes oil and dirt from your skin and hair without any rinsing required. Just towel dry and you're done without any sticky residue. Skunky is ideal for contractors or anyone who works outdoors. A hiking, fishing, or camping trip wouldn't be complete without Skunky. Skunky is a game changer for all ages and a must for elder care. Call now and get 20 Skunky 60-second shower pads for only $9.99. But wait, order now and we'll send you 5 more absolutely free. That's 25 showers for only $9.99. There's a strict limit of 1 family pack per order at this incredibly low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-615-9517 or visit GetSkunky.com. That's GetSkunky.com. Order now.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids. Don't be fooled by overpriced hearing aids. Prescription hearing aids could cost $3,000 or more. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Call now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang the socket fan light. Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. You can do it yourself in less than 10 seconds.
And now, the socket fan lights with deep socket extender is yours for $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off.
Get cool fast with socket fan.
It's 5:57 now. It's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day, this good girl who was very well behaved for Santa. On your screen, that is Kona. As you can see, Kona took a very nice picture with Santa and Mrs. Claus. We know she'll be getting every present she deserves this year. And Kona was submitted to us by Lori in Longneck.
And don't forget, we love seeing all your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us photos. Tell us what makes your pet so special.
You can scan that QR code at the top there to get your furry friends to us, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
5:57. It's time for a look at your forecast now before you head out your door.
Yeah, typical mid-December type day, at least temperature-wise, Bob.
Yeah, probably a few degrees below average, but all in all, pretty much right where we should be as we're heading towards Christmas. Breezy and chilly today, upper 30s and lower 40s early, and then only into the mid to upper 40s, maybe later on, lots of sunshine, but feeling much colder with that northerly breeze. Paul Davis, 10-day forecast, a cold rain Friday and Friday evening, 46, and then the really cold air, Arctic air for the weekend and into early next week, highs in the 30s, lows in the teens, but warming up towards Christmas. Christmas Day, 48 cloudy, 50 the day after with rain, and then mid-50s as we're getting close to the end of the year, warming up at the end of 2024.
Coming up at 6, a total of 15 marijuana retail licenses are available in Delaware, but only 5 are available in Sussex County. We'll tell you about a lottery that is taking place in a few hours.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We're Delmarva proud.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town, the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness? If you've ever experienced the warning signs of bad circulation, then you need Legzercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way. Soothe pain and calm restless legs. Reduce swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet, and stimulate healthy circulation. Stay active with Legzercise Pro.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with Rice Robot, the 1, 2, 3 rice cooker. Watch, 1 add the white cup for rice, 2 add the blue cup for water, 3 click it and let Rice Robot perfectly cook it.
The secret is perfect cook technology for even cooking. Then Rice Robot senses when it's done, so stops and keeps it warm to serve.
It won't burn, overcook or undercook, guaranteed.
Get the complete Rice Robot cooking system, all for just $39.99. Order now.
Is your cookware scratched inside and an eyesore on the outside? Introducing Gotham Steel Hammered Cream Cookware. Forged with an authentic hammered design, engineered with extremely strong titanium and tri-coated with ultra non-stick ceramic. Gotham Steel features double the non-stick release. Now you can cook healthier without all the butter or oil. Get this huge 15-piece set for 4 payments of $49.99 with free shipping.
To order, call 1-800-513-6408.
Hi, this is Jimmy Hoppa inviting you to join us as we take the cross to the country. Christian country and Southern gospel, all to celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Taking the cross to the country, Sunday mornings at 8 on Coast Country, sponsored by Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling.